Then guys, we have this broadband wireless router. So you might have seen this device in your home to connect to network via Wi-Fi. Okay, so let us try to understand what is the use of this device. Is it a switch? Is it a router, access point, or DHCP server? Let us try to understand. So we'll take one scenario. So let us say guys, you have 4 computers. You have a very smaller network with 4 computers. And you want to connect these 4 computers to a LAN. So which device we need to connect the devices to you? So we need a switch. This is our first requirement to connect the devices to your LAN. So we will purchase a dedicated switch. Now, after connecting your devices to a LAN, our requirement is to provide the internet access to these 4 computers. So guys, which device we need for internet access? Router. We need a router. Then you will contact the service provider. He will provide the internet access. And our third requirement is to allow your wireless devices to connect to your network. Let us say you have some smartphones, laptops, tablets, and you want these wireless devices connected to your network. So to connect the wireless devices, which device we need?
Access point.
We need an access point. Very good. So this access point allows your wireless devices to connect to your network. Now guys, let us say your fourth requirement is to provide the IP addresses automatically. Guys, you need the IP address to connect to network, to connect to internet. Okay, you need the IP address. And your fourth requirement is to provide the IP address to your end devices automatically. So we need DHCP server. DHCP server, what it will do, it will provide the IP addresses automatically to the end devices. So we can either configure the DHCP on this router, or you need to purchase a dedicated server. Let us say we have purchased a dedicated server and we make this DHCP server, we make this server as DHCP server. So guys, our network is very smaller, let us say from 4 to 15 computers. 4 to 15 computers are there in our network. And for this smaller network, we have purchased switch, we have purchased dedicated router, we have purchased dedicated access point, we have purchased one dedicated server for DHCP. So guys, it is not an ideal solution, it is not a good solution to purchase the dedicated devices for a smaller network from 4 to 15 computers. Instead of purchasing the dedicated devices, what you will do, you will purchase this wireless router. Okay, so instead of purchasing the dedicated devices, you will purchase this wireless router. And this is a picture of this wireless router. So our first requirement was to connect 4 computers to LAN. So if you see, this device is having 4 port switch. So you will connect 4 computers to this switch. And our second requirement was to provide the internet access to this computer. So it is having one port, okay, and it is an internet port. So you will contact the service provider. Service provider will connect its cable to this adapter. So this device is acting as a switch and it is acting as a router as well. And our third requirement was to provide the connectivity to your wireless devices. So guys, if you see, this device is having some antennas which generates the RF signal to connect your wireless devices. So this device is acting as an access point as well. And our fourth requirement was to provide the IP addresses to the end devices automatically. Okay, so the same device, it will provide the IP addresses to your end devices automatically. Guys, have you ever configured the IP addresses on your mobile phone, smartphone to access the internet? Have you ever configured? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you need the IP address. Your device required the IP address to access the internet. You haven't configured it. So from where it is getting the IP address? The wireless router. The device which is installed in your home, which provides the IP address automatically to your smartphones. Using that IP address, your smartphone will access the internet. So this device is acting as a switch, router, access point, and DHCP server. It is a 4-in-1 device, guys, and it is suitable for the smaller network.